I hopped on like a freight train. I jumped in like a pool. Tagged along like a best friend. Followed you around like a fool. Turned my back on my family. Turned my back on all I knew. And in turn they turned on me. And I stood there facing only you. Now here I am alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are off, no one's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and puffing, trying to blow this brick house in. Signed on like a soldier who never thought we'd go to war. If you didn't want to love me, then what did you love me like that for? All my friends tried to warn me, said I was heading for a fall. Flashing lights and flags of caution, drove right past them all. Now here I am alone for sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are off, no one's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and puffing, trying to blow this brick house in. Sure, banging my head upon your door. The lights are off, no one's home. I can't take this anymore. I thought you were my lover, girl, but you weren't even my friend. I'm out here huffing and puffing, trying to blow this brick house in.
Coming. I'm here. Had to top off my coffee. Sorry about that. All right, let's get the show on the road. Rise and shine.
I wake up so early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up so early in the morning.
Early in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. How's it going out there? Oh, sorry for that little bit of silence there. That's a faux pas. That's bad radio right there. I'll tell you what. Radio silence. Oh, it's a whole thing. You know, whenever you hear radio silence, it sounds like nothing's happening, but you know somewhere someone is freaking out. Someone is losing their mind. Radio silence sounds like nothing's happening, but probably somewhere there's people frantically running around a room. I had to top off my coffee. I was drinking it too fast. Isn't it cool how, like, sometimes a couple hours will go by in a blink of an eye, and sometimes 30 seconds will seem like an eternity? Grueling 30 seconds, like, oh my God, come on, grind those beans, grind them up. But good to see you, Chad. Good morning to you there. All right, I have not cheated. I have not peeked. Nobody tell me what happened while we were sleeping. What is the world still out there? Chad's still out there, so I know everything's okay. Here we go. Drum roll, please. The headlines. Fox settles. Oh my goodness. Breaking news. Fox settles. What does that mean? Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Let me take a sip of my coffee here. Fox settles. Settle. Here, I'll do these little pre-headlines first before we click on that. Dollar under fire from rival nations. What if it loses world dominance? How you guys feeling about that? I should fire up. I know there's a lot of economists out there watching today. Maybe I should cut the hotline on. We get some experts up in here to tell us the true significance of this development as the world organizes against us. Are they just for themselves, or are they actually against us? I can't tell. It's probably a little bit of both. Cash will become less usable, warns bank. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. Depositors pull $60 billion as Apple raises pressure. I better pull my $60 billion. I got to get my $60 billion out of there. Put it somewhere safe. Where's the safe place to put your $60 billion these days? Where can a man put his $60 billion these days and rest easy? Survey record 69% of the public holds negative views about economy. The other 31% isn't paying attention. Gold. One of my economist friends recommends investing in gold. You know, gold's the original Bitcoin. Gold is the original proof that it's all really just something we made up. And as long as we collectively agree to pretend it means something, it does. The second we snap out of it or change our minds, it's a rock. Who cares? Can't eat it. It's not even that strong. It's shiny, but look at it. It's so shiny. Oh my God. I would give you so much for that. Can I have that? No. It's my gold. I got gold. I got so much gold. I can't tell y'all where it is though, but I do have a little map somewhere around here with an X. Little dashes for each step you have to take from the big rock. Oh, I just said the big rock out loud. Oh no. All right. I'm procrastinating. Here we go. Fox settles. So it's over. It's over. Let's go. Let's see what they're saying here. Fox settles Dominion defamation lawsuit. The terms of the settlement were not immediately known. Fox News and Dominion Voting Systems said Tuesday they have reached a settlement agreement just moments before opening arguments were set to begin. I love how they just wait till the very, very last minute. I mean, they are in the TV biz, so I guess they know. Wait, why am I half off the screen? Hello? All right, I'm going to have to move over. Hold on. Ugh, there we go. The deal ends a months-long legal battle over whether the media company had defamed the voting machine maker when they broadcast election conspiracy theories in 2020. The terms of the settlement were not immediately available. Dominion sued Fox News in 2021, demanding $1.6 billion in damages. $1.6 billion. They're probably going to try to borrow it from me. They said the network defamed it when it broadcast baseless claims that it was tied to the late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, that it paid kickbacks to politicians, and that its machines rigged the 2020 presidential election by flipping millions of votes for Trump to Biden. The settlement came on the day the trial was scheduled to begin. So what am I going to do with all this popcorn? That's my dilemma now. I got all this popcorn. I made enough for everybody. Nobody wants it now. Late Sunday, the court delayed the conclusion of jury selection and opening arguments to Tuesday morning, leading to speculation that settlement talks could be taking place behind closed doors. Oh my goodness. That's what you get when justice equals money. Let's just settle this. Let's not talk about it. Let's not get into the evidence and all that stuff. People, we don't want anybody upset. Why don't we just agree to disagree? Here's $1.6 billion. Okay? All right. You have a great day. The announcement follows a bruising week for Fox News. During pretrial conference hearings, Delaware Superior Court Judge Eric Davis sanctioned them for withholding evidence, admonished them for not being straightforward with them. Shame. I cannot even believe it. And said he was considering appointing a special master to investigate possible legal misconduct. That got them quaking in their boots by the attorneys. He said he would allow Dominion to conduct an additional deposition with Rupert Murdoch at Fox's expense. We are going to have the people. Dominion, you let us down. You should have stuck to your guns. You should have been like, no, I will not accept a settlement. We are going to trial. The public needs to know all this stuff. But nope. The left hand paid the right hand $1.6 billion, gave itself a high five, carried on with its day. There you go. Yep, pretty much. Well, I thought we were, I popped all this popcorn. I put pillows all around the room. I thought we were doing this. I thought Surly in the Morning Afternoon News was going to become court TV up in here. I was ready. I had a gavel. I made a gavel. I don't know what to do with any of this stuff now. Good morning. Good afternoon, Ben. Good to see you. Hey, Josh. Love you, buddy. Good to see you. He says, I hope they negotiated some on-air corrections. Give us all a little something. It is a bummer. All right, carry on. Nothing to see here. Move along. Moody man. Good to see all y'all shining faces out there. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to blaze through these. I got a nail appointment. I got to get my nails done for the big gig on Thursday. Disney pride in DeSantis pushback. Yeah. Disney versus DeSantis. That's the bone they throw us for those of us looking for a bout. Mickey and Minnie dressed in rainbows. Go get 'em, Tigers. Not again. Southwest briefly grounds all flights. Boy, I used to really love Southwest. This was back when I used to fly places. And there was they had a nice little spell there where The whole thing about Southwest is what their deal was is they got rid of all the frills and just gave you really charming people. Like the person that would talk to you at the beginning had jokes, and it was all they cut back all the frills and just focused on service and a good price, and that was the vibe. Cut to 20 years later, they're surly, disheveled, maybe not quite as safe, and they didn't have all the frills, like no frills. I was like, God, can we get like a peanut? Can I have like a single solitary peanut? No, okay, all right. Where's my guitar? Oh, it's on top of the plane. Thank you. That's great. That's great. Wonderful. System outage, major delays. I'm so glad I'm not on my way anywhere. Boy, Sitman cometh, heareth. Passengers told conflicting reasons. Inside Frank Ocean's doomed Coachella set, booed off stage. He was booed off stage because he had to end because of a curfew. Those things are strict. You got a festival of that size. If they have a curfew, they actually mean that the city has warned them that they will get in huge trouble if they create any noise after a certain hour. They'll lose their license. They won't be able to do it again. And, you know, they should have booed him at the beginning because that's when he was late. I haven't really heard any reports that it wasn't a good show, just that people were upset that it ended so soon. Worst concert of all time. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't any good as well. I don't even know who this guy is. Don't listen to me. I'm old. Christie, no Ron or Don. Vote for me. I stand against these two men. I'm a good man, though. How DeSantis became Florida's most powerful governor in generation. Whoever's the governor at the time is the most powerful governor. I don't think they're even talking about over time. Ron tried to bury her. Now she's helping Don try to bury him. Oh my God, I'm almost tempted to click on that. So are the days of our, like sand through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. I'm watching my stories. Wait. Hold on. I hope you turned commercial. I'm watching my stories. 2 months before Election Day, Susie Wiles stood uncomfortably. All right, I'm already done. I did really get into General Hospital when I was a kid. My grandmom definitely watched her stories every day. My mom got into it a little bit. And then when I felt like it was a sign of maturity when I started to get into them a little bit myself. But Luke and Laura, does anybody remember Luke and Laura from General Hospital? It was a whole thing. And then because I started watching, it took like a sci-fi twist. I remember there's like even an evil villain that wanted to take over the world. It's all vague, distant memories. But Luke and Laura, General Hospital, I was there for that. Anybody? What? Whatever. Odd spiral appears amid northern lights in Alaska night sky. Now that's just beautiful. Let's just sit here for a second and stare into this. We're doing this, folks. Welcome to a moment's meditation. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ready? A deep one. Billy, good afternoon. Good morning. Disney versus DeSantis. Who you got? Disney will be here forever. DeSantis will be hopefully forgotten in the near future. All right. I got to get back to work. Sorry. Well, at least act like you're working. Northern Lights enthusiasts got a surprise mixed in with the green bands of light dancing in the Alaska sky as a light baby blue spiral resembling a galaxy appeared amid the aurora for a few minutes. Look at that. That is beautiful. The cause early Saturday morning was a little more mundane than an alien invasion or the appearance of a portal to the far reaches of the universe. It was simply excess fuel released from a SpaceX rocket. Oh, of course. Everything cool that happens in the sky anymore, you're just like, oh, it's Elon Musk. What is that? Oh, it's Elon. Elon was up in our sky last night. We were all outside. We were like, oh my God, what is that? It turned out to be Elon. Thought it was Mars. It was simply excess fuel released from a SpaceX rocket that launched from California about 3 hours earlier. Well, it's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. You didn't have to ruin it like that, news. Thanks, Dad. Why mortality for young Americans increasing at alarming rate? Do they really know why? 1 in 4 middle high school students abusing Adderall. Are these related stories? Did the second study high blood pressure in 30s linked to dementia in 70s? Oh goodness. That's why I don't take my blood pressure. That's why I refuse to take my blood pressure. Because not knowing is half the battle, kids. All right, I'm just going to click on this why mortality for young Americans increasing at alarm. I'm just curious if they actually say why. Do y'all want to watch the video or should I just read it? Life expectancy for the average American is now 76 years, hitting the lowest point in nearly 2 decades after declining for the second year in a row. Dr. Stephen Wolf, Director Emeritus of the Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU, on Society and Health, joins John Yang to discuss the factors behind this trend. Oh, God. Read the full transcript. All right, here you go. John Yang says, what are the factors and why this is happening? Well, it's being driven by an increase in death rates in young and middle-aged adults. Sorry, it's not funny, but it is funny the way they talk. Why mortality for young Americans increasing at an alarming rate? Because they're dying. Well, thank you, doctor. Yep, more of them are dying. Well, there you go. You wanted your answer, now you got it. Oh my God, what is this? I hate you, Kathy Lee Gifford. Now, don't worry, that's not me talking. I'm back to reading the headlines. I don't want you to get confused. Ozempic users report bizarre dreams. Is that what happened? Did someone slip some Ozempic in my water last night? I definitely had some bizarre dreams. This morning I had that phenomenon where you wake up from the dream and you're like, oh my God, that was crazy. But then you can't remember any of it. And then you're at the sink. And for a second, you're like, wait, no. For a sec, there's that little second where you're like, I remember what it was. But then you don't actually. You're like, nope. Oh, it was right. It was about, nope, there it goes. Fears of Austin serial killer after 8th body pulled from lake. Oh no. My old stomping grounds. That's terrible. Good morning, Betty. They don't look both ways when they cross the street anymore. Facts. All right, second column. Cruising along here. I'm going to have to call my nail lady. Dollar under fire from rival nations. What if loses world dominance? Cash will become less usable. Oh, they moved those top headlines down. Oh, look. They've changed the top already. Look at that. Happy day mugshot. Fox settles. Terms unknown. Murdoch bets on future. Oh. We've been robbed, folks. They've done it again. The old bait and switch. Depositors pull $60 billion record 69% of public holds. All right, we did all these. Iran warns will destroy Tel Aviv, Haifa at slightest action. Also, death to America. Also, happy we have a birthday. Sorry. I thought that was particularly funny. Also, we have a birthday. Death to America. Also, we have a birthday. Everybody, big hand. White Kansas City man, 85, charged in shooting of black teen. Oh, good. Dude. Your jerk, go away. Oklahoma sheriff says recording of talk about killing people journalists made illegally. What? Oh, right. I listened to this last night. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. Oklahoma sheriff says recording of talk about killing people journalists was made illegally. Well, I'm sure it was. There's no way you guys would talk like that if you had any idea you were being recorded. We're not going to go there, folks. There's no, you don't, this is just for when you have extra time. You might want to listen to that. Just to be reminded of how stupid and terrible people can be. Every now and again you need a reminder, but not right now. Musk AI project will seek to understand nature of universe. Oh, Musk has his own little AI project? Isn't AI something we're collectively doing as humanity? Musk is over there and what are you doing, Elon? Nothing. Making my own. It's my Musk impression. Pretty good, actually. It's maybe the best impression I've ever done. Male contraception edging closer after new genetic discovery. Wait a second. I'm not sure I want those two studies happening in the same lab. America's looming conflict, red judges versus blue governors. All right, maybe we'll have a use for this popcorn after all. How Bud Light became microcosm. Oh, F-Monk in the house. We covered that earlier in the show. We stared into it. I feel healed just laying eyes on it. Apparently, it was the result of a SpaceX rocket. And now, breaking news, folks, Pip is rubbing against my shins. Cute little Pip. House Republicans put on united front as conflict brews behind scenes. Oh, the return of paganism. Pretty cool little picture here. Maybe we'll click on that. Oh, I just want to look at that picture bigger. We already know what this is going to say. I don't have to read this to you. Kids are getting into paganism again. You got to do that, right? Do what thou wilt. It's a rite of passage. Oh, and listen to Led Zeppelin backwards, kids. Light some candles. What you need to do, first step, is you got to get yourself a human skull. Now, you're not going to be able to get yourself an actual human skull, but you can get a facsimile that's pretty reasonable these days at a good price. Then you got to stick a candle into the top of it. Just the skull needs to have a candle sticking out the top of its head. Then all you really need is a hood of some sort, maybe some kind of burlap situation. Feral cat hunting competition for kids. Oh, my God. Well, I guess it's better than just sitting around staring at their phones. Timeout days and respite rooms come to more companies. Nice. That's what we need. More timeout days and respite rooms. That's what I always, back when I was a working man. Still to this day, I demand more timeout days and respite rooms. AI work sparks fierce debate after winning photo award. AI is out there crushing it. And I'll tell you what, we might be losing our step a little bit as a species. But AI has been absolutely crushing lately. Shining. LAPD has lost nearly 1,000 officers. New mayor wants to rebuild force. Yeah, they're just like, I'm going to go work somewhere else. I can't necessarily say that I blame them. But that's troubling. So if anybody out there is looking for work, all right, we're in the third column. We're cruising along. We're going to make it. I think I might make it to my nail appointment. We're at a good pace here. Let me just take a moment before we start down the third column to thank you all for watching this show. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to keep doing it. Tell all your friends and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Nathan Moore on YouTube. It's my main YouTube channel, and it's where I'm doing all my streaming these days. I tried splitting things up and having each thing have its own home, but it got a little too confusing for people. So from here on out, for the rest of my life, unless something gets so popular, my boss makes me split things up, I'm just going to be doing it on Nathan Moore on YouTube. And you can click a bell on there to be notified. A little thing will pop up on your phone or wherever saying Nathan's live right now, because I don't do a set time. This show is just first thing, my first cup of coffee in the morning, whenever that happens to be in the afternoon. And I often do shows just singing songs and playing music at night. And, of course, there's Jabberjohn, all kinds of stuff happening. It's all going to be happening on Nathan Moore on YouTube. And you're definitely going to want to click the bell and subscribe to get notified when we're live. All right, into the announcement. Back to the news. Final column, Macron singing in the streets. You know what he's singing? You're the one that I want. Woo, woo, woo. And you should see what he's wearing. Oh, my God, what a transformation. I had no idea he was such a sexy devil. You're the one that I want. Da-da-da-da. Woo, woo, woo. And the coordination and the syncopation, the choreography, that's the word I'm looking for. The choreography is just startling. I mean, how did they get all these random people in the street to know all these dance moves? It's a whole thing. I'll tell you what, check it out. Macron singing in the streets. Move over, Costa Rica. Less expensive, less crowded Honduras. New hotspot. Oh, there's room for both of you. You don't have to go anywhere, Costa Rica. You can stay right where you are. You're fine. Swaby! Les Miserables. That's a good one. Pennsylvania pizza delivery man helps police catch thief by tripping the suspect. Wait, what is this headline? Oh, I see. You included a link. Newshounds are on the job. Here we go. We're going in.
Watch this. A homeowner in Brookhaven, Delco, shared this video with us. As a pizza is being delivered to her home, a police pursuit is about to come to a screeching halt. The suspect there on foot takes off running, and there the delivery person just trips him right before police step. A police pursuit is about to come to a screeching halt. The suspect there on foot takes off running, and there the delivery person
look at that.
Just trips him right before police step in and arrest him. Brookhaven police even posting on Facebook. Thank you, sir, they say, for the assist. If you're interested in the job, we're always...
Let's break this down. Let's break this down. You can see at first the pizza man is thinking to himself, I better just get on the hell out of here. And he takes a step back to let room. But all of a sudden, at the very last minute, he's like, you know what? You know what I could do? You know what? I got this. And he steps back into the fray.
There on foot takes off running, and there the delivery person just trips him right before police step in and arrest him. Brookhaven police even posting on Facebook. Thank you, sir, they say, for the assist. Yes. If you're interested in a job, we're always looking for good people. Let's just see it one more time. Boom.
Oh.
Wow. With the pizza still in his hand.
Is right.
Suspect is now arrested.
Thank you, Swaby Newshound. We got gumshoes all over the place. And I know gumshoes are classically referred to detectives, but we're changing the meaning of that because I just like the idea of you guys out there, my newshounds with their gumshoes. Steve Conroy says, think of the tectonic destruction and despair if Costa Rica actually moved. Exactly. These headlines should watch themselves. Be careful. Yeah, that was some great Newshound work. Keep it coming. The show needs you all, and the more y'all step up, the better the show will be. So no pressure, no pressure. I know I can already hear you demanding more respite rooms. You guys need a day off already. I hear you. New York City ranked wealthiest city on the planet. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I just decided to celebrate something. There's the list. Do y'all want to read the list of wealthiest planets, wealthiest cities on the planet? Neither do I. That's why we work. That's why we're here together. It's good chemistry. Miami housing market cools, but still hottest around. Scar on Putin's neck sparks health rumors. Everything about Putin sparks health rumors. He is a health rumor. Russian court upholds Wall Street Journal reporter's detention. I have not deep dived this. I don't think even if I did, I would find out anything that interesting. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because I don't really know what he was up to. If he was just a reporter out there, he's a brave hero. If he was a spy, I don't even know how that would work. What kind of cover is Wall Street Journal reporter if you're a spy? I don't know. All I know is that if I was him, I wouldn't have been there. But I'm not a brave hero. The wrong of Mr. Kozlov when sanctions target regular people. Tell me about it. All right. I actually saw this. It's so stupid. Auschwitz visitor faces backlash for modeling on train tracks. You can see them getting a selfie, and yeah, it's just stupid and gross. Not going to end with a bang here, are we? How Mexico became biggest user of world's most notorious spy tool. Notorious spy tool. I got 3. The Israelis had come to Mexico to clinch a major sale the Mexican military was about to become the first client ever to buy their product, the world's most advanced spyware, 1999. But before they could close the deal, an argument erupted over price and how quickly the spy tool could be delivered. A Mexican general overseeing the negotiations called for a pause until later that evening, according to 2 people present and a third with knowledge of the talks. We'll pick you up at your hotel and make sure to arrange a better atmosphere, they recalled the general saying. That night, a convoy of cars arrived at the Israeli executive's hotel and took them to a new spot for the fateful negotiations, a strip club in the heart of Mexico City. All right, I'm setting the scene pretty good here, right? The general's security team ordered all of the other clientele to leave the club, the 3 people said, and the talks resumed. This is just for the generic spy tool by Acme. I already have 3. The spyware known as Pegasus has since become the global byword for the chilling reach of state surveillance, a tool used by governments from Europe to the Middle East to hack into thousands of cell phones. I've heard about this. No place has had more experience with the promise and the peril of the technology than Mexico, the country that inaugurated its spread around the globe. A New York Times investigation based on interviews, documents, and forensic tests of hacked phones shows the secret dealings that led Mexico to become Pegasus' first client and reveals that the country grew into the most prolific user of the world's most infamous spyware. There you go. I liked it better when they were calling it just a spy tool. All right. That wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Clutch, another news hound reporting into the home office here. New York governor is encouraging people in New York City to buy legal weed ahead of 420. New York governor is encouraging people. Well, there you go. Sometimes we dance at the end of the show to dance it off, to get the ick off of us, to come clean again. Sometimes we dance just to celebrate what's happened in the news. I feel like maybe ending on this high note. See what I did there? You see? Sometimes I feel like they're laughing sarcastically. Sometimes I feel like they're laughing at me and not with me. I hear you. I hear you. All right. Campaign urging people to buy legal at state's few licensed retailers ahead of 420. Get out there, kids. Do your part. Buy legal. It's like bilateral. You can dance it off or you can dance it on. But you better dance. I want to see everybody up. Up, out of your seats.
It seems to me that you have seen too much too few years. And though you tried, you just can't hide. Your eyes are etched with tears. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching. See y'all tomorrow.
When you were a child, you were treated kind, but you were never brought up right. You was always spoiled with 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax. And your father's still perfecting ways to make it seem right. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19 nervous breakdown. Oh, who's to blame? That girl's just insane. What I do don't seem to work. Only seems to make matters worse. When you were in school, you had that fool who really messed your mind. It was after that you turned your back on treating people kind. On our first trip, I tried so hard to rearrange your mind. But after a while, I realized you were disarranging mine. You better stop and look around. 'Cause here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19th nervous breakdown. Look at it.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
I wake up early in the morning. You might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world, and I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up early in the morning.